All right, guys, welcome to the show. Joseph Robert, the fantasy football counselor. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why to stay away from Dalvin Cook and Nick Chubb in 2020 fantasy football. I'm going to explain the reasoning, going to reinforce the reasoning, going to hammer it home for you guys in this episode. Stay tuned. Let's go. Welcome to the show, everybody. In this episode, I'm super excited because I'm talking about why to stay away from Dalvin Cook and Nick Chubb. I'm going to get right to it, but before I do, make sure you guys smash thumbs up, click subscribe, #1 fantasy football podcast, outside the box, lion mentality. I'm here to help you guys dominate your leagues. And of course, leave a question below, comment, let's interact. Let me know if you're agreeing with the points on why to stay away from Nick Chubb and Dalvin Cook. Interact, guys. Leave your questions below for fantasy, anything, and we will feature some of the questions on the main show with me and Tim the Bald Guy. So leave them below. Let's interact. I try to get to as many as possible. All right, why am I staying away from Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb? Well, everybody, the mainstream, the sheepsheets, everybody's going to be drafting these guys in the first round, and I'm staying away from them. Why is that? All right, let's start off with Dalvin Cook. Very simple. Let's talk about basic math. Now, I'm not a big math guy, but I can add up basic math. Back in 2017, Dalvin Cook played 4 games. Yeah, I know what you're saying, guys. You're saying in the back of your head, I'm hearing it. But Joey had such a great season last year. We're going to get into that. But I'm going to give you guys the reasons on why I don't like Dalvin Cook. Let's start off with, first and foremost, he hasn't finished a season. Let's start off with that. This is the #1 point. 4 games in 2017, 11 games in 2018, and he couldn't finish the season last year. Okay? So 4 games and 11. Let's do the simple math. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 games in 2 seasons. That's not even a full season in 2 seasons. Then you look at the last season. Yes, he had a great season, okay? What did he have? Over 250 plus attempts. Okay, I'm looking at it right now, guys. 250 attempts, but guess who had 100 attempts? Yes, it's Alexander Mattison. I know you're not thinking he's a threat, but he is. But he is a threat because those 100 attempts could have gone to Dalvin Cook, okay? I want to make that point. The Vikings acquired Alexander Mattison for a reason, because they do not believe in Dalvin Cook. Why would you invest in a guy that has not finished a season? I wouldn't. Would you? Would you pay a person that shows up to work, half of the year? Would you? 365 days in a year, minus your vacations and holidays and stuff like that. Would you pay a person a mega contract? Hey, you know what? You showed up half the year. You showed up half the year, guys. But hey, I'm going to sign you up for a mega contract with our firm. Thank you, guys. We've talked it over, guys. You showed up half the time, but we're going to pay. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so Dalvin Cook, yes, he could get a mega contract. I don't agree with it if it happens. But even in the championship playoffs, he screwed you guys. He screwed you. Listen, I watched Dalvin Cook. The way he ran was strategic. He played to get the mega contract. He blew his load. That's it. He's done. He's capped off. He's done. He's finished. That's it. It's over. It's over for Dalvin Cook. That's the pinnacle of Dalvin Cook's career. You saw it. You saw it last year. Now, again, I could be wrong, but one thing I am really good at is predicting guys to stay away from. I've done it for years. Gronkowski, people were drafting him in the first round a couple years ago. And I was getting George Kittle later on. Last year, Odell Beckham in the first round. Damian Williams in the second round. Guys, I'm telling you, I can see guys to avoid and guys to stay away from. I do not want to invest my precious first-round pick in Dalvin Cook. I'm already hearing it. I hear, oh, well, Joe, you told us David Johnson. Yes, I told you David Johnson. David Johnson was supposed to be the workhorse. David Johnson was the sole running back in a minimal committee. There was no one behind him to take the volume, and Kingsbury screwed him. That was not my fault. Never did I imagine they would have brought Kenyon Drake in there. Never did I picture that. It is what it is, guys. And understand, I did 1,000 mock drafts. 1,000 mock drafts. And David Johnson was going top 5. So if I went, I was grabbing him first. Not in all my leagues. I went Christian McCaffrey in a couple of leagues. I went Saquon Barkley in a couple of leagues. I went Zeke in a couple of leagues. I mixed it up. But David Johnson was going top 5 last season. And I'm telling you guys, at least you can see things. If you could try to avoid a potential downfall, which is Dalvin Cook. He's not seen a fantasy football championship. He's not seen a week 16 in your fantasy football league championships. Why the hell would I draft somebody who has not been to a fantasy football championships point-wise? I wouldn't. Not investing my first-round pick on him. Dalvin Cook, stay away. Madison's there. Another thing, huge thing, before I end this off with Dalvin Cook, is he's threatened to hold out. Why do I want a diva? Do I want another potential holdout? Hell no. And the Chiefs are going to continue to put him in the top 3 to 5 because he finished top 3 to 5 last year. The wrong reasons. Guys, this is unethical to you guys to listen to the mainstream. Stay away, guys. My mission is for you guys to win. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you agree. Am I making some good points? Or have I gone mad for 2020? Let me know. I'm just really passionate, and I want you guys to win. And I'm obsessed with you guys winning. Stay away from Dalvin Cook. Now, I'm telling you guys, stay away from Nick Chubb as well. I'm going to tell you guys why. If Kareem Hunt is there, I want to make that point with Nick Chubb. If Kareem Hunt is there, stay away from Nick Chubb. I'll tell you guys why. Okay, when Kareem Hunt came back, week 10, guess who had more fantasy points in that week? PPR. Yes, it was Kareem Hunt, week 10, 14 to 14. 14.4 to 14.1. I know you're saying, Joe, that's not much. But listen, Nick Chubb in week 10 could have had a 30-point plus game. Why didn't he? Or a 28-point game. Why? Because Kareem Hunt outscored him. Okay, what happened in week 11? Who had more points? Yes, it was Kareem Hunt, 11.8 to 9.2. That to me is scary because now do I want Nick Chubb now, knowing that Kareem Hunt's going to hoard a lot of that volume? No, I do not. And the mainstream are going to tell you to draft him in the first round. Stay away from Chubb, okay? Week 12, yes, Nick Chubb came back, had a big game, 24.5. But Kareem Hunt had 12 points. Those 12 points could have been on top of the 25 points of Nick Chubb. Right? So now a 25-point game could have been a 30-point game. And you're saying, oh, Joe, but 25 is good. Yes, 25 is good, but what if you lost your week because of 3 points? And that could happen. So guys, listen, stay away from Nick Chubb if Kareem Hunt is there. How about week 13? Who had more points? Kareem Hunt did. Who had more points in week 14? Kareem Hunt did, 14.8 to 12.8. 4 out of 5 weeks, Kareem Hunt outscored Nick Chubb between week 10 and week 14. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that if Kareem Hunt comes back, he will be a thorn in Nick Chubb's side. He will be a thorn. I'm telling you guys, stick with me here. People are going to invest a first-round pick on Nick Chubb. Had a phenomenal season last season. Yes, I get it. But that was because Kareem Hunt was not there for 10 weeks. If Kareem Hunt would have been there for 10 weeks, his numbers would have declined significantly. Understand, guys. Look for that. I'll give you an example, guys, of a situation I avoided last year. Jarvis Landry, this is going to reinforce my thought process here, had 149 targets in 2018. The primary guy, 149 targets with Baker Mayfield. And they had Odell Beckham in the top 10. And they had David Njoku in the top 10. They had Baker Mayfield in the top 10. And they had Nick Chubb in the top 10. 1 for 4, so I'll give the Sheepsis, the mainstream, credit for that. But understand, guys, listen carefully. Landry had 149 targets. How is Odell going to get another 150 to 170 targets and put him into wide receiver 1 contention? He wasn't. They were just going on the name. They were going on the hype. They were going off the sheep mentality. That's all they were doing. And that is not fair to you guys. You need the best possible advice, and that's why you got to click subscribe to this podcast. Smash a thumbs up. We're taking over 2020, Council Nation. Got the whole Lion shirt mentality as well. Head on over, check out the store at thefantasyfootballcouncil.com. Head on over there, get yourself a t-shirt. You're going to love the Council Nation. It's going to be an amazing year this year. We're tearing it up. Anyway, stay away from Nick Chubb if Kareem Hunt stays there. We're going to have to see what happens after free agency. And stay the hell away from Dalvin Cook. He has not finished the season. He does not deserve a first-round pick for you at all. He played it safe, blew his load last year, and literally just waiting for that contract as well to get incentivized. That's it, guys. That wraps up today. Thank you for being here. Leave a comment. Let's interact. And I'm out. A ton of content coming your way.